I hear you, but why does it matter if you share your altar or not? And this was a comment on my post that I did yesterday about people not keeping practices and traditions and ceremonies sacred anymore. And maybe I'm old school. Maybe it's from my knowledge of old traditions, especially in like Native American practices and other religious practices. But there's still a very important reason why you shouldn't, or at least be careful with whom you share your altar with. And the biggest reason is you don't want someone else's energy or intentions contaminating whatever you have set or flowing in your sacred space. Think about it. When you have people around you in person, you don't generally want them touching all of your pretty altar pieces or any of your spiritual tools or your ceremony tools or anything like that because of energy transference. It's also an opportunity for somebody to put their own intentions to what you're doing or to stir up your energy. There's so many reasons branching off of that. Think about all of the time and effort, energy, and intention that you put into what you are doing, your practices, your spells, your ceremonies, your rituals. You wouldn't want someone to come in with completely opposite intention and energy, or somebody with their energy off and disrupt the flow of whatever you are working with. And what is something that you do, or at least you should do, before entering your space or doing any practice? You ground and cleanse yourself, correct? If you are in a circle of other people doing any magic or ceremonies or ritual work, generally each individual person grounds themselves and are cleansed to have the appropriate energy for the situation. And our mind is a powerful thing. So think about when you're live streaming. So this particular event that I saw a girl posting about on Instagram, where they were going to do a huge hex and they're going to live stream it for other people to join. And if your mind is so powerful that things happen and you are trying to perform this one act with a certain intention in mind, but you're live streaming it to you don't know who. And what if you are streaming to somebody who is on the same level of power of intention, or stronger, multiple people? What if they start working against what you're trying to do and you can't control that? Another thing is, even if you're not live streaming, when people take the time to set up their phone to record ceremony or ritual, altar time, anything like that, they are working for the aesthetic and for the attention, not for the intention. If you are focusing on what it looks like in camera and how your footage is turning out, then your intentions aren't where they're supposed to be. And especially if you're recording, because a lot of people, they'll be looking at what they're doing, focusing, intentions, meditating, and they'll break that to look at the camera and make sure that they're still in focus. Or be like, oh, are you guys seeing this? Oh, are you guys seeing this? And so, to me, my personal opinion, when people do that, their intentions aren't where they're supposed to be. So the energy isn't going to be where it's supposed to be. And then you go share that with somebody. You post it in a group or whatever. And it's the same thing. If that intention is still in action, then somebody could take that photo or that video and do work on it or from it. But anyways, that's kind of the gist. I tried not to make this very long, but there's so many reasons why you shouldn't share your altar I'm not saying you shouldn't ever share your altar, but be choosy and more guarded and more intentional with your sacred spaces. That's the whole point of being sacred. For you, in spirit, creation, whoever you are trying to commune with. Anyways, I hope this helps. I hope this maybe inspires somebody or shed some light on it. I love you guys. Love yourself today. And have a good night.